Hey everybody, I'm Jessica Larry. Welcome back to VOD Cooks. Today I'm going to do one of a really quick, easy dessert recipe using my favourite biscuits, Tams. If you're in the UK, you can use penguins or any kind of chocolate coated, but we're basically going to make biscuit balls. And we're going to wrap them up in some condensed milk and chocolate and coconut, and you can almost make a truffle if you like. So the first thing you need for this recipe is you're going to need 200 grams of your favorite biscuit, and in my case I'm using Tim Tams. And you're going to crush them, so not too fine. You want a few bit of chunks in there. Just a little bit more. Just into a nice little crush. Okay, and there anything else you can actually just break up with your fingers, but that should be okay. You can add your biscuits into your folds, your bowl, and then that's about 200 grams, and then add 3/4 of a cup of condensed milk. And then you mix these into balls, into a mixture. That's about 3/4 of a cup. So you can mix them with your hands. So I've mixed these into the quite liquidy balls. And then I'm going to add some desiccated coconut. You can add this how much you like. I like to add a fair bit, to be honest. So that was probably half a cup. It's almost like a rum ball, but you can either leave it like this, roll them up and refrigerate it, or you can wrap them up in chocolate. I'm going to do a couple of the wrapping up in the chocolate and we'll see how we go. So I'm going to just leave this to the side and start melting chocolate. The way you melt chocolate is you use microwavable cup, 15-second increments. Don't do it any longer than that because the heat of the chocolate actually melts internally. So even though they might look like they're still, full shaped, if you keep stirring it, they will break down into a melted component. If it comes out melted already, you probably overcooked your chocolate, you burnt your chocolate. So just be really careful about how you do your chocolate. So I'm just mixing up them into little balls. If you wet your hands, it's a lot easier to grab the mixture to create the little ball shape that you want. So not too big. You can do these size, or you can do more like a truffle size, because don't forget you're going to coat that in chocolate as well. And have a piece of baking paper ready with a tray so you can pop them on. So I'm just going to do a few here and then give a bit of an example. So we've put this in the microwave for 15-second increments. So it should be nice and tempered. Like I said, do not overcook your chocolate. There's nothing worse than having burnt chocolate. And then just kind of dip your ball in, give it a bit of a coat. Again, just dip it in. So you can keep repeating the process till you've done them all. Give it a nice big coat and then a little bit of a drain, making sure it's all covered. Yum. So you can add literally any biscuits you want. You can use, I actually ended up putting a bit of scotch finger biscuits in here just to give it a little bit more of a crunch. with my coconut. You can put almonds in there as well. You can put like caramel flavored ones, like you can even do tea cakes if you want to, but they're just like a little biscuit truffle. And then you don't have to coat it in chocolate. You can coat them in coconut or crushed nuts. I might do a couple with just coated coconut, just to show you those as well. And so I'm just popping them on a tray with baking paper and putting them in the fridge. And there you go. Pretty easy. So just to show you the coconut. So this is like a more traditional rum bowl. Just sprinkle the coconut in like this. And you have your rum ball shape. I'll just try and get that in. Haven't got the best angles today. I have 4 beautiful nephews and 1 niece. My little nephews love chocolate, so these aren't for me, they're for them. And they're really quick and easy and fun. You can get them to make it with the kids if you're fortunate enough not to be in lockdown. Okay, so we're almost finished, and then we're going to pop them in the fridge. So I've let them in the refrigerator for about an hour, and these are our final products. These are really great to have to give to the kids, especially if you're an auntie and you don't have to pay for the dental bills because they're full of sugar. But yeah, with Tim Tams, they're obviously really good. But if you're in the UK, you can use penguins or caramel wafers or whatever you like. But yeah, they're my quick and easy 3-ingredient little recipe.